Been a while since I've been in this location. Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Shazza and on this week's video I am going to be doing another monthly topics. Now I've already filmed this video but I didn't talk about what I wanted, so insert that clip of the things that I forgot to say in this video now. Now most of you, if you've somehow come across this channel, will be watching quite a few YouTubers and might know quite a few trends that's going on. I'm gonna go back a bit, so like quite a bit. So when even I first started actually watching like YouTube and everything, I don't remember who, like I still watched the viral ones, like 9 or so, like because when we first got broadband here, because we had dial up for ages, one thing I got told from my parents was you're not allowed to go on YouTube, like not as in this but as in watch any YouTube at all. And that really sucked because it was a really big place then, and that was like, I don't know when that was even. I had seen like, you know, music videos on YouTube and stuff. I used to go down to my friend's house and we used to like watch random like singing clips and everything, and back then all I knew of YouTube was there was like Justin Bieber and stuff on there, and like, you know, people could post videos and stuff, but I wasn't too certain. I didn't know what the YouTube community was then, like wasn't really that big a thing then. That was just when a lot of YouTubers that I watch now were starting. But that's not the thing that I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the first proper like YouTubers I was watching, like that are still relevant today pretty much. Like I used to watch, you know, like Danbo and all of them that were popular but weren't necessarily like, they weren't vloggers or anything. Like I found, who was it, Che, Alfie, Zoe, Joe, maybe it was Casper, in 2000 and what year are we on? Must have been start 2015. And like the only real YouTubers I had watched, like that I still watch and love to bits, were probably Jamie Curry and Shan XO, because they're both New Zealanders and they're both super dope. But like I was watching like Che and all of them, and like they're all like a big community and friend group. Like before that I never really knew that there was a YouTube community type thing. But anyway, like when I was starting to watch them, like, you know, every YouTuber was collabing with each other and it was real cool. But now there's newer YouTubers coming through, and still going back like a couple months, there's like Jake and Logan and all of them, and it's like they're not like loyal to their fans as such. All they care about, and like Jake even mentions it like constantly, is just about numbers and statistics and money. And that's not the YouTube that I've always known. I've always known it to be like, I never knew you could get paid for it, but like YouTube is meant to be a fun, safe community. But now you're getting people like Poppy and stuff, and it's like they're wanting to just like set up by a company or whatever to make your money, get views and subscribers. Okay, cool. Back to me. To just sort of carry on from where I left off in that video. Here we are again. The reason why I watch certain YouTubers and like what makes me come back every single day or week or month or whenever they upload, and I don't know, because I watch a real range of people and I never really fall for the clickbait. If there's clickbait there, I'll actually be able to realise what they're actually like talking about instead or whatever. It's never the clickbait which makes me go, oh my god, I want to watch this video instead of that video. And it does, like, I notice the amount of clickbait that there is in my subscription box. Like, we almost got killed, not clickbait, went violent, went sexual. See it as something happened. Like, I don't see it as like, whoa, and everyone's going on about how YouTubers are clickbaiting all the time. it's obvious they clickbait to get like new viewers in and all of that. But I'm not hating against it, but it is overused a bit much. Like Roman Atwood, I realised all of his videos were like clickbaited, and like nothing happened in the entirety of the videos. But it would be like, she was crazy mad, whoa, crazy, and it's like that never happened. It's just a regular day in his life. And I guess that's the thing about YouTube now, is it's not only because their slogan, broadcast yourself. It used to be you be yourself, you like upload videos and you show the world who you are, your stories, your life, I guess. But now it's like you can't swear, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that and that. And this means people are being more and more like each other. Like you have people which are from like two totally different parts of YouTube, and they act identical because of all these rules, and that has totally changed how YouTube is now to how it was 3 years ago. People are having to rely on clickbait now to get them views. Like if you don't use clickbait, you're not likely to get many views. So the types of YouTubers that I watch, now as you know, I watch people like Alfie Days, My Name is Che, TBH Byron, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, who else? Ken and JC, Connor Frenter, all of them. List goes on. You can probably, I think it might be public, if you go onto my channel and click that subscribe button, then you subscribe to me. But also you can see everyone I'm subscribed to, which is like 240 channels or something. But the ones that I watch every time they upload is Ken and JC, Trevor Moran, Connor Frenter, Sam Potoff, sound like such an O2L girl, Vicky Dillon, majority of the time Alfie Days, just about every single day, TBH Byron, Che Cameron, I'm Losing My Voice, yeah. And the reason why I watch them is I think I share the same humour. Like there'll be some YouTubers and they're trying to be funny but they're just not, and there's something that just draws me back to those YouTubers which I just said. Every time they upload, no matter what the video is, it could be like a 14-minute video of them like sleeping and I'd still watch it, just because there's something there which makes me want to watch their videos. And the reason why I watch them, I'm not really too sure. It could be that they're super chilled out, maybe because they're super crazy, funny. I haven't quite worked that out, and if I'm ever like just alone and thinking about stuff like on the bus or whatever, I'll be like, why do I watch these YouTubers every single day? What makes me want to come back every day and watch their lives and see how they live? And I think that's the thing of, especially living in New Zealand, seeing how people live overseas is quite a big one. Like, because obviously being in quite a small country is like, you know, whatever. But then you see like cities overseas and all of that, and it's like I just get taken away from my day, like maybe doing some work or something. I get taken to the other side of the world for a couple minutes and forget about everything that's going on. I think like YouTube is a space that a lot of fans find it useful to just get away from their everyday lives for a couple minutes, hours, you know, whatever. And I think that's just why I come back each day, is there's something when I watch those YouTubers that relaxes me or I relate to, but helps me forget what I'm doing for a little bit and just relax. Now with that, it's like, what do I look for in a YouTuber? Like, what is it that draws me to them? And as I've said like multiple times already, I have no clue. Maybe it's like because they're so honest, maybe it's because they share their everyday lives, maybe it's because they like respect their fans. That's a big one for me. Like if there's a YouTuber which, you know, will like be following lots of their fans or whatever, that draws me to it more than if they're a big celeb or whatever sort of thing. And that's the thing with popularity. After 240 channels that I watch, if I was to show them to you, you probably would only know maybe if that 40. And that's our 240 channels. Now, some of the channels are like probably like inactive, like Choice of Art, Title Levi, all of them. But like, there's 240. That's still a small amount compared to the amount that is out there. And I get real bored with the popular ones often because there's nothing special about them if they're popular, or it's like they're still amazing people, but like there's just something there that once they realise that they're popular, that just goes, and they then just become like a celebrity, even though a lot of them say they're not. Like, that's why I like people which are smaller, or like, obviously I'm saying smaller, and I've got like no subscribers at all, but like people with only a couple like thousand, they're the ones which make sure that they're there for their fans and that they know what's going on, and they're the ones which speak out about more topics. Because it's quite weird, because the like kids of YouTube are now like in their 20s, and the teens of them are like almost 30, and that's like crazy to think. Because like I never think, because whenever people say to me, oh, what do you want to do in the future or whatever, they're always like, be a professional YouTuber or something. But I don't see it as that, because by the time I'm old enough, like I don't have these videos monetized or anything, so I get nothing from them. And even if I did have them, I'd still only get like 2 cents a year. But I don't see that as being a job in like 5 years time. It will probably be gone, because the content is changing. Like each year it's so different, and people are wanting certain things, so it's meaning certain YouTubers are blowing up, and like there's others which are barely doing it anymore and moving on. So I don't see like YouTube as a job, I see it as a hobby. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I gotta film a video, but that's because it's something that keeps me entertained, and I can look back on and be like, whoa, those were my thoughts then, or that's what I was up to then, and like get a feel of what it was like a couple years ago or whatever. I see myself more going into something to do with like IT work or photography. Like photography is my main passion, videography is like my second or third. I love it, I love filming, I love editing, but it is a lot more stressful. Like today, if I'm not looking good and my voice is going, it makes it harder. Whereas with photography, it doesn't matter what circumstances you're in. You can be taking incredible photos and working on it so hard. And yeah, like YouTube, I don't think, unless you are a big shot, can be a job. Going back to popularity, I prefer to watch smaller YouTubers which do like YouTube as a part-time thing. They show that they're having fun with it and it's a hobby. But then you have the bigger ones, which is like Jake and them, and it's like they're just wanting subscribers and all of that, and that is what YouTube was never meant to be. But because of the standards, if like people want to get paid, they're all ending up more and more like the same YouTubers, like because of these rules and barriers, which is like confining what people upload online. And it's like, yes, there should be restrictions for like nudity and all of that, but it's like, if it's changing how people act online, it shouldn't really be there, especially with the slogan being broadcast yourself. Like, I'm broadcasting myself for you guys. Obviously I dress up a bit more so I look a bit more presentable. Like, I didn't look like this like 3 seconds ago. Well, I did, because I was sitting here 3 seconds ago. Like an hour ago I didn't look like this, I was still in bed sleeping. YouTube just needs to be a place where people can express themselves, their stories, their different beliefs, And like there needs to be no like hate out there. It shouldn't be all about the views and subscribers, and it should just be about having a fun time. So yeah, once again with this monthly topic, I've just rambled on as I like to do, but I thought I might just talk about that. So after saying all of that, if you like the video, give it a like, because these videos only get like 2 likes, if that. Yeah. Subscribe, and comment what you think of YouTube at the moment down below, because I want to see some other people's views, and then I might be like, oh yeah, that's a valid point, and then maybe come back and talk to you about it later. But this has been a monthly topic, and I'm gonna go. Good in. No, I'm not jamming with Sifa. Bye. Bye. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Dying. Hope that my skin doesn't look like shit on camera like it does in real life.